We have some breaking news. The opposition party, A Partnership for National Unity, APNU, has formally called on the Guyana Elections Commission, GCOM, to halt the declaration of the 2025 election results, citing what is described as egregious violations of the electoral process. In a strongly worded letter addressed to GCOM chair, Justice retired Claudette Singh, APNU presidential candidate RBC Norton argued that the results do not reflect the will of the Guyanese people and demanded either a forensic audit of the electoral data or fresh elections. APNU claims that the numerous statement of polls SOPs revealed significant inconsistencies, including failure of presiding officers to sign SOPs at polling stations in breach of Section 83(8) of the Representation of the People Act, omission of official stamps or six-digit numbers on ballot papers during recounts, and absence of SOPs for polling agents after certification of ballots, violating sections of 83(1)(j), 83(8), and 83(9). The party also alleges that GCOM officials displayed bias in determining rejected ballots, accepting votes for the ruling People's Progressive Party Civic, while rejecting ballots for APNU without legal justification. APNU raised alarms about possible ballot box tampering, citing specific box numbers where irregularities were allegedly detected. Additionally, the party accused GCOM of conspiring to undermine the electorate's will and referenced the European Union Observer Mission report, which criticized the elections as neither free nor fair, citing the PPPC's undue advantage of incumbency and disproportionate media coverage in its favor. The letter was copied to several international stakeholders, including ambassadors of the United States, United Kingdom, and Canada, as well as observer missions from the EU, Commonwealth, CARICOM, OAS, and the Carter Center. Norton insisted that GCOM must act to ensure partiality, fairness, and compliance with the Constitution, warning that the failure to do so would deepen public distrust in the electoral system. While GCOM has yet to issue an official response, the opposition's demands place mounting pressure on the Commission at a time of heightened political tension. Observers say that the call for a forensic audit could trigger delays in the official declaration of results and may escalate into a broader political standoff. This is Dunstan Wilson for News Guyana 24. Keep it real, raw, and relevant, and remember, the tape never lies. Hey Guyana, this is Dunstan Wilson. Tired of the same old news? Want real updates that are raw, relevant, and unfiltered? Then you need to hit that subscribe button right now. At NewsGuyana24, we keep you informed on the latest breaking news, the 2025 elections, exclusive interviews, and stories that matter to you, the people. Follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Wherever you scroll, we're there with the facts. No fluff, no spin. Remember, we're the team that keeps it real, raw, and relevant, and the tape never lies. So what are you waiting for? Hit subscribe today, drop a comment, and stay part of the movement. This is News Guyana 24, powered by the people, for the people. Lola Doll's condition improving and the investigations ongoing. The condition of Guyanese social media personality and breakout artist Lolita Kalinda, known as Lola Doll, is said to be improving following a violent attack that left her hospitalized. Kalinda was shot multiple times on Saturday, September 6, 2025 at approximately 23:35 hours while seated in her car outside her residence at Texas Square, East Rumvelt, Georgetown. She sustained serious injuries to her neck, face, hands, and right leg and was rushed to the Georgetown Public Hospital. Police update authorities have confirmed that doctors treating Kalinda have reported that her condition is improving. Investigators were able to interview her for the first time since the attack. The first suspect initially arrested in connection with the case has been released on $500,000 bail under conditions that he must report regularly to the police. The 72-hour lawfully detention period had expired. Paul Darby Jr., also known as Randall, remains in police custody as investigations continue. The attack on Lola Doll, a rising entertainment figure with a strong following on social media, shocked many across Guyana and the world, known for her bold lyrics and flamboyant style. She had become a cultural figure, especially among young fans. The shooting has fueled ongoing public concerns about crime safety, the risk faced by public figures. While her improving condition has given hope to family, friends, and fans across the world, the investigation remains ongoing. As the case unfolds, Guyana watches closely not only out of concern for Lola Doll's recovery, but also for what this investigation may reveal about crime and public safety in the capital. This is Dunstan Wilson for News Guyana 24, keeping it real, raw, and relevant, and remember, the tape never lies. The words of Travis Chase. Thank you, Gordon Mosley. A respected voice in journalism has stepped forward to defend media integrity. In today's Stabroek News, veteran journalist Gordon Mosley penned a letter countering propaganda claims against fellow reporters, particularly Travis Chase, and addressing recent mischaracterizations of the Guyana Press Association. Mosley directly challenged a letter written by chartered accountant Teres Jaskaran, who accused Chase of disrespecting the president. According to Mosley, this narrative was misleading and politically motivated. He emphasized that Chase, from the very beginning, addressed Ali as Mr. President. Mosley supported his defense with the official transcript and recordings. In fact, Travis Chase is clearly heard greeting Mr. President, good afternoon, before questioning the head of state. These records, Mosley argued, prove that claims of disrespect were false. The transcript also revealed a tense back and forth at one point. President Ali demanded Chase use his full title, interrupting questions on election irregularities. The exchange escalated, with Ali accusing Chase of creating mischief, while Chase stood firm, asserting his democratic right to ask questions. Mosley's letter was more than a defense of Chase. It was a call for fairness. He reminded readers that the GPA's statement highlighted the need for greater respect for journalists, noting two recent incidents involving Chase and Abina Rockcliffe. He urged critics to review the facts instead of pushing political propaganda. As the video of the exchange remains publicly available on social media, Mosley stressed that transparency speaks for itself. His words serve as a reminder. Journalists are not enemies of the state, but guardians of accountability. This debate continues to underline the fragile relationship between the press and political power in Guyana. This is Dunstan Wilson for News Guyana 24. Keep it real, raw, and relevant, and remember, the tape never lies. FGM calls on GCOM for transparency on Commonwealth citizens' role in elections. The Forward Guyana Movement FGM has formally written to the chairperson of the Guyana Elections Commission, GCOM, Justice retired Claudette Singh, demanding detailed information on the registration and participation of Commonwealth citizens in the 2025 general and regional elections. In the letter, FGM leader Amanda Walton Desir outlined 5 key requests. Here they are: the total number of registered voters who qualified under the category of Commonwealth citizens resident and domiciled in Guyana, a breakdown of these voters by country of origin, including India, Bangladesh, Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica, Barbados, and other Commonwealth states, the number of Commonwealth citizens who actually voted disaggregated by country of origin, the statutory or regulatory provisions under which Commonwealth citizens were registered and permitted to vote, and copies of any internal guidelines, directives, or circulars issued by GCOM to its staff concerning registration, verification, or voting for Commonwealth citizens. Walton Desir emphasized that the integrity of our electoral system depends on clarity, transparency, and accountability. She said Guyanese citizens must be assured their democratic will is not frustrated or diluted by the participation of foreign nationals. FGM stressed that the request seeks both statistical data and official documentation. calling on GCOM to respond within 14 days or provide a written explanation if unable to comply. Copies of the correspondence were also dispatched to GCOM commissioners and international electoral observation missions, including the European Union, Commonwealth Secretariat, Organization of American States, Carter Center, and CARICOM. As Guyana looks ahead to the 2030 general and regional elections, Walton Desir underscored that keeping institutions honest and transparent is critical to building trust in the democratic process. This is Dunstan Wilson for News Guyana 24, keeping it real, raw, and relevant, and remember, the tape never lies. Good morning, Guyana. This is your host, Dunstan Wilson, and I just want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to our morning show, Monday to Friday, 7 to 8 a.m. This is your space where we dive into the popular topics shaping our lives, the latest news and headlines, pressing social issues, and those thought-provoking conversations that matter most. We'll also bring you interviews, entertainment, and stories from in and out of Guyana, keeping you informed, inspired, and connected. Your support means everything. Keep joining us, keep sharing your voice, and let's continue to make this platform one that truly represents the people. Remember, it's real, it's relevant, and it's raw. Powered by News Guyana 24. See you tomorrow morning at 7 p.m. sharp.
From setbacks to Parliament, Odessa Primus and the power of resilience in Guyana. When it comes to the balance of power in Guyana, history has proven that the people ultimately hold the reins. The ballot box remains the greatest equalizer, giving ordinary citizens the chance to demand accountability, chart new directions, and place their trust in leaders who reflect their aspirations. The story of Odessa Primus is a timely reminder that personal setbacks do not have to define a political destiny, and that anyone can rise to reshape Guyana's future. The major takeaway from last night's announcements by the PPP See and Win Party is that Odessa Primus has emerged as one of the night's biggest winners, securing her seat as a member of Parliament. This development has sparked an important question. Is Parliament about to be shaken up with Odessa in the chamber? Primus's journey is striking. From theater stages to community halls, she has never been just an entertainer. On nomination day, her presence alongside Win presidential candidate Azruddin Mohammed was not symbolic. It cemented her status as a core figure in the campaign and a voice that cannot be sidelined. Her track record speaks volumes. As CEO of the Sophia Theater Company and founder of the Sophia U Empowerment Trust, Primus has spent years advocating for underrepresented communities, mentoring youth, and using art and activism to create impact. Her reach has spanned from comedy stages to classrooms, earning her respect as a bold advocate for Sophia and beyond. Yet her journey has not been without controversy. Primus's U.S. visa was canceled after she withdrew her application for entry into the United States, raising eyebrows and fueling speculation. But instead of retreating, Primus pressed forward, transforming criticism into fuel for her political ascent. Now, political insiders suggest she may play a pivotal role in a Win-led government, shaping youth development strategies and strengthening public communications. Her voice and her digital influence stand to influence not only policy but also the way politics connects with the people. Reactions remain split. Admirers see her as a fresh, fearless voice, unafraid to take on the establishment. Critics question her credibility on the international stage, but beyond these divisions lies a broader lesson. Personal setbacks do not have to be the end. They can be the beginning of transformation. Odessa Primus is no longer just an entertainer. She is now seated at the heart of a movement that could redefine Guyana's political landscape. Her story is proof that resilience, community roots, and the power of the people's vote can elevate anyone, regardless of their past, into positions of real influence. And in a democracy, that is exactly how it should be.
Lola Doll, an icon under fire, culture, criticism, and our fight to survive. Tonight on News Guyana 24, we take a closer look at Lolita Calendar, better known to our fans as Lola Doll. Known for her unapologetically bold lyrics, flamboyant style, and fearless presence online, Lola Doll is now fighting for her life after a brutal shooting outside her East Rumveld home. While the nation prays for her recovery, we reflect on her rise, her controversies, and her undeniable influence on Guyanese culture. According to police, around 11:35 p.m. Saturday night, Lola Doll was seated in her vehicle when a gunman on a motorcycle opened fire. She was struck in the neck, face, hands, and right leg before the attacker fled the scene. Investigators quickly identified a 33-year-old, also known as Randall, as a suspect in the attempted murder. Randall surrendered to police days later in the company of his attorney. Lola Doll remains in stable condition at the Georgetown Public Hospital. Beyond this tragedy, Lola Doll's name has long sparked conversation in Guyana, with nearly 53,000 Instagram followers and music videos like Cement Body racking up more than 430,000 views on YouTube. She became an online force to be reckoned with. Her music, provocative, explicit, and high energy, under comparisons to international stars like Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. For her fans, Lola Doll represents empowerment, visibility, and bold self-expression. Yet Lola Doll has never been without critics. In a country where culture and morality often clash with modern pop influences, her explicit lyrics and risque videos have been seen by some as pushing the boundaries too far. While younger audiences celebrate her as a trendsetter, others argued her music undermined traditional values. This cultural divide may explain why her popularity soared online, but mainstream acceptance lagged behind. Following the attack, waves of supports have poured in. Jamaican dancehall superstar Spice sent heartfelt wishes for healing. Fans from across Guyana and the diaspora have flooded her social media pages with prayers, calling her a fighter. One comment under her hit, It Pinchin, which has more than 272,000 views, predicted she would buzz big on the international scene. For her supporters, Lola Doll's journey has just begun, and this tragedy has only deepened their loyalty. The Guyana Police Force continues to urge anyone with information about the shooting to come forward, reminding the public that tips can be shared anonymously. Investigators are reviewing CCTV footage as the case unfolds. The incident has also reignited discussions about gun violence and the safety of high-profile women in Guyana's entertainment industry. Love her or critique her, Lola Doll has carved out a space in Guyana's cultural fabric. She embodies a fearless generation that refuses to be silenced, even when facing criticism. As she battles for her life, her story is no longer just about music, it's about survival, resilience, and a community coming together. Lola Doll's recovery will not only determine our future, but may also shape the future of Guyanese entertainment itself. Reporting for News Guyana 24, this is your entertainment report.
Hey guys, it's Auntie Lola. I now catch myself. Y'all know I'm a fighter, right? Y'all know this ain't going down like that. But I saw the person that tried to take my life. Yes, I saw him. And I'm happy that no bullet went to my head to kill me. Because what he did, I need justice. I need justice from Guyana Police Force. They're not looking into nothing. The killer the person that tried to kill me is a guy by the name of Wani. I don't know if y'all know he is a shooter. He was the person. I watched him in the eyes. I watched him shoot. I watched him walk off. Y'all please help me to get him arrested and lock away.
Thank you, guys.
Good morning, Guyana. This is your host, Dunstan Wilson, and I just want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to our morning show, Monday to Friday, 7 to 8 a.m. This is your space where we dive into the popular topics shaping our lives, the latest news and headlines, pressing social issues, and those thought provoking conversations that matter most. We'll also bring you interviews, entertainment, and stories from in and out of Guyana, keeping you informed, inspired, and connected. Your support means everything. Keep joining us, keep sharing your voice, and let's continue to make this platform one that truly represents the people. Remember, it's real, it's relevant, and it's raw. Powered by News Guyana 24. See you tomorrow morning at 7 p.m. sharp.